Therapy, a series where real families come together to heal and find hope.
I've always wanted us to have therapy, so this is such a beautiful opportunity.
Listen to Season 2 of Family Therapy every Wednesday on the Black Effect Podcast Network, iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
You know, normally when we do a second date update, we spend the time trying to figure out what could have possibly gone wrong on the date.
Yeah.
But apparently today's a little different because Shayna's on the phone and her date went fine, but something weird happened days after the date. And I don't know what it is yet, so we'll let her explain. Shayna, how are you?
Hi, guys. How are you?
Not too bad. Good. So your email said something weird happened after your date.
So it did, but let me give you a little bit of a background story about the date first.
Okay.
Okay.
What's the dude's name, first of all?
Oh, his name is Eric.
Eric, all right.
Where'd you guys meet?
We met on a dating website, and we really connected, and we really just clicked. And he told me that he had some kids.
Okay.
Were they his, or was he just saying, like, hey, I grabbed some kids? I got a bunch of kids if you want one.
No, he said, they're his kids. Whatever.
Okay, that's good.
But you're cool with that. You're open to dating a dad.
Yeah, I'm totally open to dating the dad bod and everything. Yeah. I've dated some dads before. They had a couple kids, so it's not really a big deal for me.
Okay.
So.
And it's not new territory either.
Yeah, it's not new territory. I'm kind of used to it. So the date went great. He took me to a lovely dinner. We laughed a lot, and we had a great time.
Okay.
So by the end of the day, I invited him back to my house.
Mm-hmm.
So all we did was make out. That's all we did, and we had a great time. And he just left, which I thought was really respectful and great. And I was really looking forward to hearing from him again.
Yeah, and it sounds like you would.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. And actually, I did hear from him, but that's the whole part that's very strange.
Okay, so you guys just made out at the house, and then he hit you up a few days later and told you he was pregnant, didn't he?
What?
That is a strange thing.
That would be very weird. No, so it took him about 2 days to call me back.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But the weird thing is when he called me, he said, hey, can I come on by? And I was like, yeah, I'm around. Come, And he said, can I come on by to use your restroom? So I don't know why he said I need to use your bathroom, but he said I really need to use the bathroom.
So wait, so like he was in your neighborhood and he had an emergency bathroom situation?
No, I mean, I'm thinking that this is code, that he wants to come over and like hook up, or he wants to come see me because he hasn't talked to me for 2 days.
Yeah, it's usually code for hook up. I am driving and I really have to use the bathroom badly. Can I stop by your place? Usually means let's hook up.
I don't know, like weird code, right? But I'm thinking it's code.
Who knows? Okay.
It didn't sound like it was an emergency, so he kind of just said, hey, can I come use your bathroom?
Okay.
And I kind of just took it, and he came over,
And did you guys hook up, or did he just use the bathroom?
Or both. Hook
Or-
up
yeah.
in the bathroom.
he literally just used the bathroom.
Oh.
And then he left?
And he left.
Wait, what did he say? Like he didn't use that opportunity to ask you out again or anything?
No, he was like, thank you so much. He was very nice, but he like took off.
Okay.
So that's the point. Like, I'm very confused.
Have you guys talked much since he used your bathroom?
No, it's been 4 days. So now I'm like,
Oh my
my gosh.
So he just stopped by and used the bathroom and then nothing.
I mean, he stayed for a couple minutes. It's not like I just stood and listened to him because that's really weird to do.
Yeah.
God, we've heard of people being used for a lot of things, like money, job opportunities, never just a restroom.
Yeah, it's really weird, right? It's not just weird to me.
No.
So have you tried to call him?
I haven't tried to call him. I don't know if I should. It's just a little awkward now.
Yeah.
And I was waiting for him to call me, and nothing was wrong. I just got home from work. My house was clean. I looked nice.
This
I
might
don't
be
know.
this might be a first. You hear people getting friend zoned after a first date, but you got rest stop zoned, bathroom zoned. I've never heard of that before, but apparently he just wants you to be his bathroom buddy.
Who does that to somebody?
He didn't accidentally like stink up your restroom or something and now he's embarrassed.
I mean, I don't know. I did not go right into there to like check it out because that's gross.
Yeah.
First of all, and second of all, I thought he was going to actually stay and talk a little bit, and he didn't. And he left, and it was awkward, and he has not called me.
Okay.
Huh.
Well, we'll play a song and then come back and call him and get your second date update. Okay.
Thanks.
All right. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update, and if you're just joining us, Shayna, who's on the phone to get a second date update today, has given me a great idea. I have a really, really weak bladder, and it's hard for me to drive a mile without having to stop to use the bathroom. But I've got exes all over the place, so now I'm just going to start calling any of my exes just to say, hey, can I stop by your house and use the bathroom real quick? Because Shayna went out on a date with a dude named Eric. Everything went fine, but then a few days later, she got a call from him saying he was in the neighborhood and he wanted to use her bathroom. He stopped by, used the bathroom, and left, and that's the last time she's heard from him.
That is so rude if he really isn't interested in dating you again.
Weird.
Rude. I think rude. Like, who does that? Find a gas station.
Yeah, that's a good
And you're a dude. You can literally pee anywhere.
In the car,
you can
even.
find an alley and it's fine.
Just weird and annoying, and I heard you guys do this a lot, so I don't know. I mean, it could be me, and that's why I kind of want to pick his brain and you guys to pick his brain and see what's up. Maybe it's me. Who knows?
Yeah.
Well, we'll get him on the phone now and see if we can figure it out. I'm going to dial his phone number. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Eric, please?
This is Eric.
Eric, how are you, man? This is Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
I'm sorry, who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
You're calling me from a radio show.
Yes. Yep.
Is this some kind of prank or something?
No, actually it isn't. I'm Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, and you're Eric from dating a girl named Shayna and using her bathroom after. Is that correct?
Wait, hold on. So you know Shayna?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up here. So Shayna told you something about me in a bathroom?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah,
We do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. It's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back, they can email us to get you on the phone and figure out what happened. And Shayna emailed us because she told us you guys had a really nice date and she really enjoyed hanging out with you and thought you were a great dude.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. And then she also told us how a few days after your date, you just hit her up to use her bathroom, and then you went over there, used her bathroom, and haven't talked to her since.
Oh, my God. I can't believe she told you that.
Wait, the bathroom part or the date part?
Well, to be honest, either, but especially the bathroom part. I mean, that's a little personal.
Is it
Well, she's just confused, like she said that you guys had a really nice time, you went back to her place and made out, and then you don't really talk to her, then you stop by, use the bathroom, and you're gone. I'd be confused.
Yeah, I guess I have to admit that is a little bit odd. Mm-hmm. I mean, hey, I really liked her too. I'm at least happy to hear that she had a good time. I mean, we definitely hit it off right away.
So why wouldn't you use your bathroom break as the opportunity to ask her out again? I mean, that's the perfect opportunity.
Yeah, I guess so. But I just had a lot going on.
Oh, are you in a relationship?
No. Oh, no. Nothing like that. No.
No relationship. Is that what you do? You just find women looking to date you, and then you just use their bathroom like some kind of maniac? And that's your thing? Yeah.
No, I can safely say that I've never done this before, and I'm definitely not a maniac, I promise. I'm a pretty normal guy, actually.
So wait, did you actually just have a bathroom emergency, or did you want to see her again and then chicken out at the last second?
Oh, gosh. This is... It's pretty personal. Going back to her place, everything was great. It just happened to coincide with some personal stuff for me at the time.
So why haven't you told her that?
It's kind of one of those topics that it's a hard thing to broach with someone you don't know super well.
I can't decide if I'm more interested in what you didn't tell her or why you used her bathroom.
Do the two go together?
Yeah.
Like you didn't want to tell her you have IBS or something?
Yeah. No, thankfully, that's not the issue. Look, I've got 2 kids. I love my kids, but I'm not looking to have any more in the future, regardless of whoever it is that I meet, Shayna or anyone else. I can't believe that I'm telling you this. I don't want to have kids in the future so badly that I made sure to handle it medically.
Wait,
so you cut the whole thing off?
No.
So you've been snipped. You've been...
What's that procedure?
You got a
Vasectomy.
It's a vasectomy, yes. I decided to get a vasectomy, and it is a very personal thing for me. And, I mean, to be frank, the fact that I'm even sharing this right now is not something I would normally do, but
Why not call her back, though? I mean, did you do it in her bathroom, like a home one or something? You think it's awkward now? Like,
You really did cut it off?
yeah.
God, it is a quick procedure. I didn't know just a couple minutes.
Jesus.
I mean, I'm good with my hands, but I don't think I could perform a self-vasectomy.
I'm so confused, though. So you had a vasectomy. A lot of men have had vasectomies.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, so let me just explain. I had the procedure the week that I met Shayna. So they make sure that things are working by having you give a sample. And my sample was contaminated, and they said that I had to wait and give another sample, so I did. And by the time that my second sample came through, all the bathrooms were full. Everything was being used, and there was nowhere to go. And they said that we need the sample right now, so what you need to do is go somewhere nearby and give your sample.
make it happen.
That's what you were doing in
Wait,
her bathroom.
And that's when you went to her house? You went to her house to,
I know. It wasn't my first choice, but I'm telling you, she lives very close to the hospital. There was no other place nearby. I looked for a gas station. It wasn't there.
Oh, my
And
God.
I was out of options.
I mean, it's weird, but I feel like that's a better option than doing that in the gas station bathroom.
Thank
Someone
you.
else is probably doing it already.
I mean, yeah, exactly. You got a
Probably
long line of
there,
people
too.
waiting to do that anyway.
But wait, you guys, besides him okay.
Oh, my God.
Why does this have anything to do with whether or not you'll go out with her again, though?
No. I really would love to see Shayna again. I had a great time, but it just didn't seem like the right time, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You didn't want to tell her why you're in her bathroom.
Sorry, I had to take care
Yeah,
of myself
I don't.
real quick.
I could see how that would be a weird conversation. Like, remember when I stopped by your bathroom the other day?
Only for a few minutes.
Really? It's normally longer than that. Normally it takes me longer than that.
Honestly, I am surprised that he could get that done with the amount of pressure that must have been on you in that
A lot
bathroom.
of focus.
Yeah.
Oh, that sample was coming whether we liked it or not.
Well, guess what? Whether you like it or not, Eric, Shayna is on the other line listening, and I'm sure wants to talk to you now.
Or wants to clean her bathroom.
Yeah.
Did you say Shayna's listening to this?
Yes, I did. Unless you hung up. Shayna, are you still there?
Oh my gosh.
Yes, I am here.
I hope you scrubbed your bathroom.
Oh my God.
Jeez.
Oh my God. Shayna, this is so weird. I'm so sorry. You weren't supposed to know any of that. I was planning on telling you in my own way, at my own time. Oh God, this is embarrassing.
Oh
Listen,
my gosh.
I had a really good time with you. I had such a good time on our date.
And in the bathroom. Don't forget.
In my bathroom.
I'm sorry about that. I really had no other option. If I could have done anything else, I would have, I promise you. And I just didn't feel like that was the best time to explain the whole thing. So I thought if I just got out and made sure everything was working right, then I could call you and we could have a second date and I could explain.
So you want a second date after you off in my bathroom?
If we could view the off as more of a medical thing than a weird thing.
It wasn't a pleasure one, you know?
Yeah.
Like, there's all kinds of different ones. There's stress ones, there's anxiety ones, there's
What? Isn't it
pleasure
all the
ones,
same?
there's medical ones. No, they're all different, you know?
It all has the same outcome, Jubal, no matter what the
Well,
purpose
usually.
is.
Unintended.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it is purely medical and nothing else. There was nothing weird or creepy about it. I promise you.
So what were you thinking about then?
Oh, you mean, what was I thinking about?
That's an awkward question.
That is so awkward.
It's my bathroom. I have the right to know. What were you thinking about in there?
I was thinking about you.
You liar.
Okay, now that's
You
kind of
liar.
creepy,
Oh,
though.
you're right, actually.
Yeah, it would have been better to say, oh, I was picked up one of the Us Weeklies you had laying next to the toilet.
You're on your phone.
I just feel like being honest right now is going to be the best thing for me since I'm kind of in a weird position. So I'm just telling you the truth.
I understand. I just wish you were a little bit more honest. I mean, it's been 4 days.
I know.
That's what's
I
confusing.
know. I just couldn't figure out how to do it over the phone. This isn't something you just text someone, you know, so I just want to be sure.
Okay, wait, though. Shayna, are you cool with him having a vasectomy? Him not wanting kids anymore?
I mean, I guess he should have talked to me, but I know it was only one date, so I understand that's your personal business.
To be honest, I've been planning this for a while, and it just so happened that it coincided with this great date that we had.
Well, it's good to hear that you planned it. You didn't just do it on a whim. Like, I was driving by the place, and I thought, why not? Hey, got any specials today? 2 for 1?
Oh, man.
You guys really aren't helping this situation at all. You know that.
I don't think you helped. Well, you did help yourself out, but you know what I mean.
Why go silent, though, Eric? Why not at least talk to her? I mean, you don't have to have that conversation right away, but why didn't you just, like, hit her up and say, and plan a date?
You're right. That is definitely what I should have done. I wasn't thinking super clearly, but I wanted to make sure that everything was right before we move forward. And, you know, Shayna, I had such a good time with you. I would love to see you again if you'd be into that.
Shayna, would you like to go on a second date with Eric? We'll pay for it.
I'm kind of intrigued, so kind of leaning towards a yes.
Well, that's good for
She's
him
leaning
because he's going to
towards
have
it,
to
Eric.
give a couple more samples before this thing is all over.
Oh, man.
She's leaning towards it, Eric. Is there anything you can say to get an absolute yes from her?
Well, I think you'd be happy to know that everything works. I'm snipped.
Hey! No more samples in the bathroom, huh?
No, you still have to check like 60 or 90 days later after so many times.
I didn't know
I
that.
promise when it's time to check again, I won't check in your bathroom. I'll check at my place, not yours.
You know, that's really very weirdly and strangely very sweet.
As far as these go, yeah, that is probably one of the sweetest things we've ever heard. I will not touch myself in your bathroom again. Cool. Congratulations, Shayna. You got a second date. And Eric, I'm glad everything's working out for you down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, I guess.
Yeah. And I'm just excited you might get to see that bathroom again.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I feel like I start a lot of second date updates off this way, but when you're going to joke with a date, it's all about timing and appropriateness. For example, if you're out on a date and the girl's like, oh, I'm feeling a little bit under the weather today, probably a bad time to go, well, I'm a gynecologist. I could help you out later after we eat.
Oh my God, that's so gross, and it's been said before.
Oh, no.
That's the
Could be a
sad
good joke. I
part.
have no idea. But Kurt thinks that a bad joke might have ruined his chances at a second date with a girl named Angie. What's up, Kurt? How are you?
Hey, very good, guys. How are you?
God, was your joke as bad as the one Jubal just said?
Timing-wise, probably a little bit worse.
Oh my God! What did you say?
We'll get to that in just a second. First, tell us about Angie. Where'd you meet her?
So we actually met on Bumble.
Okay.
Nice.
That means she chose you.
She did.
Yeah.
I feel like guys would go in with a lot more confidence knowing that they've been picked first, right?
Absolutely. That's way different than Tinder.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, and that's probably contributed to the poor choice of joking. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you got too comfortable too quick.
Too comfortable, too quick.
Before you tell us about the joke, tell us about the start of the evening with her. How was everything?
It was just kind of weird right off the bat, you know, because online we were texting each other back and forth, just a lot of joking mostly. Then on like the day of the date, when I picked her up, she just kind of just didn't seem like she was in a good mood at first.
Okay, so you started off thinking like, ooh, maybe something else happened. She's not feeling this.
Yeah, like, you know, obviously we had never been out or anything. So I didn't really know her that well, so this may have just been how she acted all the time.
Oh, yeah.
And so, yeah, I mean, I asked her a few times, like, if she was okay, and she just never seemed like she wanted to talk about it.
Okay.
Okay.
So what'd you guys do?
We went to dinner.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
Did she open up more at dinner or still kind of the same?
She was still pretty much the same. Towards the end of dinner, though, was when she kind of, like, let me know what was going on.
What was going on?
So it was really sad. Like, her grandmother actually passed away, you know, within a week of us going out, yeah.
Oh, that
So she's
sucks.
probably not getting a big settlement, so she was upset.
What? No, Jubal. Oh my God. She obviously really liked you if she thought like, man, I still want to go on this date. You know,
maybe this will cheer me up.
Exactly. Maybe this is the silver lining that I need this week.
Did she mention anything about the settlement?
No, Jubal.
Yeah, there was no talk of, like, any settlement or, like, a will or anything, thank God.
Yeah, I would hope not.
But that's a real bummer. How did you respond when she told you that?
Well, I mean, this is kind of where I think I messed up. So my grandfather had actually passed away a couple months before. And, you know, I was kind of telling her, like, I totally understand. You know, I was like, my grandfather actually passed away recently, you know, and obviously it's, you know, really tough. I was like, you know, but maybe we could get my grandmother, who is still alive, to hang out with your grandfather.
Oh,
who's still alive.
So you took the opportunity to try to hook up your grandparents. And how did she take that?
Well, she didn't really say anything at first, and then, you know, she kind of started to, like, look around, so I quickly let her know, like, hey, I'm just joking. I'm just, trying to make you feel a little bit better. And, yeah, that was pretty much the end of the funness of the date.
Especially because, like, jokes are supposed to be funny, and that's not even really funny.
Yeah, I know. It was really bad timing on my part, and I wasn't thinking. I was just trying to make the situation a little bit better.
Yeah. But I could see, like, if you apologize, that she should understand.
I don't know, Kurt. I thought it was hilarious. So. So how did everything end then after that?
Well, pretty much it ended very shortly after that joke.
Whoa.
She was like, yeah, she just said she was kind of ready to go back to her house. And I took her back. I didn't try making any moves or
That's good.
I didn't try, obviously, kissing her or anything. I wanted to stay respectful, because I really did like her outside of that crappy joke that I made. She was really nice.
Have you talked to her at all since?
No, I haven't. She hasn't called me back.
Okay. I just feel like, people say awkward things in awkward moments on a date. I feel like what you said, though not funny, forgivable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I was trying to be lighthearted about it, but it obviously was maybe a little too soon.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. Yeah, she hasn't called me back. And it's kind of like surprising too, because usually girls call me back. Like I'm kind of like a part-time model. So, even if girls don't like me, they generally will, reach back out to hook up or
You're
something.
Because you're attractive.
You're hot, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
We know.
At the very least, we can get her on the phone and see if you can apologize for your joke and try to get a second date.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully she's down to go back out with me. Like I said, I really liked her, and I felt like we connected. I just, I made a joke.
Okay. Well, we'll play a song and then come back and get your second date update, all right?
All right, guys.
Okay, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Today's second date update brings up a very important question. What is the timeline on how soon you can joke about somebody's dead grandparent? I think we got to figure it out. I think we should do it by maybe the age that they were when they died. Like if they were 80, got to wait 80 days before you make a joke.
It's not actually a bad rule of thumb.
Yeah, or maybe just don't joke around people's dead ancestors.
But I also
Well,
feel
how
like
do you not, Jose? You have to at least throw a joke or two in there. Just got to make sure the timing is right. And Kurt, who's on the phone for a second date update right now, his timing was definitely not right. He went out with a girl named Angie. They went out to dinner. She was kind of a little down the whole time. And then she shared with him that she was feeling down because her grandmother had passed away recently. And then Kurt decided to make her feel better with a joke, saying, hey, my grandpa passed away recently. We should totally hook our grandparents up. Now that they're single. And she didn't find it very funny. And then the date ended very shortly after that. So we're about to give her a call. And Kurt, one thing we should do in this phone call is find out how old her grandma was, so we know when the appropriate time to make that joke is.
Oh.
Don't you think?
That sounds good.
No,
Okay.
you guys, stop bringing up the dead grandma. I think that this is your chance to apologize and maybe say what you should have said when she said that. You've had time to think about it. Do you know what your appropriate response would have been after she said her grandma kicked the bucket?
I would have just said, I'm really sorry to hear that. If there's anything I could do, let me know, and then maybe change the subject.
See,
That's
perfect.
so good. God, hindsight is 20/20, isn't it?
It's a much better option. All right, well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now and see if we can figure out why she's not calling you back, okay?
Sounds good.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Angie?
Yeah, who's this?
Hey, what's up, Angie? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show.
Oh, I'm fine. How are you?
Not bad. It sounds like you might be familiar with the show.
Yeah, I've heard it before.
Cool.
Thank you.
Nice. You ever heard a second date update before?
Yes, I have.
Okay, wonderful. Then
This is
you
gonna
might
go.
be excited to know that's why we're calling today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
That wasn't a very excited. Uh-oh.
Okay, what's going on?
Have you been out on a lot of dates recently?
Not a lot.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Have you been out on a date with a dude named Kurt?
Yes. I did go out with him.
Cool. Any guess on who might be calling for a second date update?
You just said it.
I kind of told her.
Well, I guess it's him, but that's kind of weird.
Why is it weird?
It's weird?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not interested in going out with him.
Yeah, I mean, he got that because you haven't called him back. Remember, the point of the second date update is find out why.
Yeah, but I guess he really didn't get it because he actually called you guys, which is weird.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're saying that it should be obvious why you're not calling him back?
Yeah, I think so. I guess it's not, though.
Really?
Is it the joke about your grandmother?
Oh, he actually told you that? Yeah, that was really, I didn't appreciate that at all, but that's not the whole reason.
Yeah, he did tell us about that. He told us that he feels bad, actually, about making a poorly timed joke when you shared that your grandmother had just passed away. So he does feel bad about that, but it's more to it?
Yeah. I think that, like, the worst part was that he was going on and on about the fact that he's a male model. It was, like, very uncomfortable for me, and he kept, like, making all these faces, like, this is my relaxed face, and this is my productive face, and this is my evening romantic face. Who does that?
Are you serious? He mentioned that it was weird you weren't calling him back because girls always call him back because he's a model.
Yeah.
Oh, please. So doesn't that give you an idea of, like, how gross he is?
Oh.
Wait, when did he start doing faces at the table?
Like really early on in the date. Like he seemed like he was trying to impress me. You know, if there was a mirror behind me in the booth, I bet you he would have just been looking at his reflection the whole time. Yeah, this dude is like, here's me, here's the world, and here's all my faces. And I was like, oh, come on.
Wow.
I wasn't in a really good mood, you know. I mean, I just wanted to go out and have some fun. I'm sad about my grandma, and this guy is just, ew, he just made it worse.
I'm surprised he didn't take that opportunity to show you his sad look.
You know, he may have. He showed me a lot of looks, the whole gamut.
What did you say to him?
I mean, I didn't know what to say because, I mean, he just thought that he was so entertaining. And, I mean, I sort of tried to get the point across that I wasn't really into seeing all these faces, and I just kind of wanted some nice company and, you know, but I guess he didn't get it.
Okay, so long before the dead grandma joke, you were over this guy.
Yes. I mean, that sure didn't help matters, but it's not the kind of guy that I want to hang out with, no.
Yeah.
Well, Angie, thank you for being honest with us. Also, I want to let you know that I haven't been fully honest with you.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean that Kurt is actually on the other line listening to this and wants to talk to you.
Oh.
Hey, Angie.
Oh, my God, you're on the phone. Great.
Yes, I'm on the phone. And first of all, I know you're trying to bash male modeling, but it's, you know, really insensitive. And, you know, I was just trying to show you, you know, kind of like my talents and hoping that you would show me your talents, but you don't really have any. So.
Oh, damn.
Whoa! Somebody got their feelings hurt, Kurt.
I mean, maybe I don't care that much about your talents right now. I have other things going on in my life. I just wanted someone normal to hang out with, but that's not you.
Oh, wow.
I cannot believe you didn't come in with an apology, Kurt. Like, oh my God, I was nervous. I'm sorry.
See how he is?
I mean, why am I going to apologize if, like, everybody in the station, including yourself, is, like, making fun of what I do? Like, that doesn't make any sense. I'm not going to apologize for anything.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I know that you think your modeling is really great, so why do you care what anyone thinks of it? And like I said, I have other things going on right now, so I'm not so interested in your bragging about your talents. I was just trying to have a good time.
Kurt, I don't think you get it. Like, nobody's making fun of your career. They're making fun of you being so self-absorbed.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, whatever, like, however you want to spin it, you know, that's, like, on you. But I was just trying to be outgoing, trying to show, like, a little bit more of my personality on the date, but it's being spun around. Like, I'm just sitting here with, like, some self-indulged guy on a date, and that's not who I am. That's not what I do. And
that's what it sounds like. I mean, how many faces did you show her?
For your information, I actually have 15 to 20 different faces that have all made me over $1,000.
Whoa!
Whoa, that's good. I wish I could get paid for my face, Kurt. I think that's I do think that's a talent, but
Yeah,
maybe
but-
just not on a date. Maybe save that for when you're actually working and not across the table from someone at dinner.
Yeah, it's like Jubal going out on a date and doing all his phone tap voices. Like, no one wants that.
They don't?
They don't. They don't. I'm sorry.
For the future.
I think a lot of people give male models a bad rap, and just so you guys know, I mean, I know most of you are in the radio and, whatever Angie does. Male modeling is very hard, and we grind every day to make our careers possible, okay? And you have to work on your diet. You have to work on your wardrobe. You have to keep up with what's going on, and obviously you need to practice your faces. I mean, as funny as this sounds, it's a very important part of what I do.
Makes sense.
Kurt, one very, very important thing that you just said, though, that I think probably makes it seem like you're a little self-involved is you said, I don't even know what Angie does. And you went on a date with her and you didn't take the time to figure out what her career is?
Yeah, Kurt, you never even asked me what I do.
Well, you're too sad looking to really even talk to you. Like, I was scared to ask.
So it's her fault that you didn't take any interest in her?
Yeah, she was just way too sad and way too down. I just didn't know what to say to her. I just didn't feel like I could ask her anything.
Oh my God.
So you thought I could cheer up with some of your faces. I get it, dude. Well, Angie, would you like to go out with Kurt on a second date? We will pay for it.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to pause after absolutely. Damn.
And if you guys are wondering, I'm making this type of face. Disgusted. No way. Never again.
Dude, you nailed it.
I can't see
Thanks
it.
anyway.
Yeah.
Yo, stop making fun of my faces. They're real and they very much get me paid. Okay?
All right.
So,
Oh my God, he's
Yeah,
miserable.
keep grinding, Kurt. Angie, thank you for talking to us. And,
You're welcome.
hopefully you can find a lady out there, Kurt, that will appreciate you for all your different looks.
that's great. Thank you so much. I appreciate your feedback.
No problem.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 says, I'm a model, and that dude gives us all a bad name. And that guy and maybe a few others. But anyway, if you missed today's second date update, this dude Kurt went out with a girl named Angie, and he noticed immediately that she was in kind of a weird mood, and he found out it was because her grandma had just passed away. So Kurt tried to lighten the mood by making a joke, saying that his grandpa died recently too, so maybe they should hook up his grandma and grandpa together. And the joke didn't land well, but we got her on the phone and found out it was partly the reason, but the biggest reason was because he's a male model, and I guess throughout the date he kept showing her all of his different poses, his different faces that he could do, his sad face, his happy face, his serious face. And she thought it was weird.
Today was a day that I was really sad that we're just radio because I really wanted to see him visually.
I know.
I feel like
It
he
would've
was
been
giving us
amazing.
all sorts of angry faces at the end of that call.
Well, in his
I bet
defense, I'm also friends. And Jubal, you know who I'm talking about. One of my best friends is a male model. But at least my friend knows that it looks bad. He doesn't practice or do anything in front of people at all because he knows it's conceited. It's a very weird thing.
He's such a good male model, you don't even know when he's putting on a face.
Oh!
But anyway, Kurt did get super offended with us and offended that people weren't taking his job seriously, even though it is kind of weird no matter what your job is to be doing it in the middle of your date. If you're a CPA, don't do an Excel spreadsheet and show me how cool you are.
Yeah, an
at it.
electrician isn't going to sit at the table and then rewire the outlets that is right next to you. It's just that would be weird. You wouldn't get another call back probably.
So Kate decided she didn't want to go out with Kurt again, and Kurt's fine with that. He'll find somebody else to appreciate all of his many faces. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, just email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. Giving away another trip to Vegas in just about 5 minutes, and don't forget, it is Friday, so Young Jeffrey's Song of the Week is coming up at 8:10. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
It's not often that we get requests for second date updates from guys that have already had the girl inside of them before the date even happened.
What are you talking about?
I don't
Just
think we
sounds
can
like
do this.
the kind of guy Mark is, because apparently that's what happened. Is that the kind of guy you are, Mark? You'll go out on a date with someone as long as they get all up in there first?
Oh my gosh.
I mean, technically, I guess in this situation, yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of right
Guys,
about that,
There
huh?
are kids listening to this show. We cannot continue doing whatever that is that you did, Mark,
Well-
or that she did. I don't know who did it.
Let me explain. I met her at a dentist's office.
Yeah. That's why I say that. He said that she's a dental hygienist and he met her at the office. So
I was having a heart attack for
she got
no reason.
all up in his mouth, and then he apparently asked her on a date first.
God, I have a filthy mind.
Before we get to your date, Mark, how did you ask her out with all those tools in your mouth?
Yeah, well, it was a little embarrassing, to be honest with you, because, I went to the dentist's office, and, I've seen her right away. She was at the receptionist desk.
Mm-hmm.
She was, super good looking, very, very cute.
They all are.
Yeah, they kind of are. But she definitely caught my eye. So, right away, I was kind of, shy. And then all of a sudden, she stands up, and I hear Mark, and I look up, and it's her, and she's bringing me back into the office. So
you're suddenly like, oh, my God, fate, it's happening.
She knows my name.
What karma did I do to deserve this?
I was like, oh, my God, it's coming true. No, but come to find out, she's the hygienist, and she was going to clean my teeth. And,
Nice.
I'm just trying to play it cool, and it was absolutely, not what I ended up being. I was not cool at all.
It's probably where you hope you don't have a disgusting mouth, right?
No.
Do you have a disgusting mouth, Mark? I've wondered that about you for a while now.
No, not at all.
Why weren't you cool while you were in the chair?
Well, I was trying to, kind of just give her a heads up, and I have no idea why I even said it. I just said, just so you know, I'm a bleeder.
Okay.
Someone's not flossing enough, Mark.
Yeah. And then what made matters worse was, so that, suction hose thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, that must have, slipped or something, and it it gagged me. So, next thing you know, I'm dry heaving in front of this hot girl.
Oh, no.
It was, super embarrassing, and I was just really not looking cool at all.
But come on.
And no woman likes a man with a bad gag reflex.
It's her job. She's used to seeing things like that.
Yeah, exactly. So luckily, she was really nice and kind and everything, and, I don't think, that, ruined it for me at all because, well, before I get too far ahead of myself, she was also I can help you schedule your next appointment, and I was for whatever reason, again, I don't know what was wrong with me that day, but I said, I go, you mean a dentist appointment or a you appointment?
A you appointment. Hello.
That might have been the worst thing you did, for sure. Talk about how much blood you're going to spill, dry heave, but that line right there is probably the creepiest thing that you did.
Yeah, I don't know what. We had a little bit of chemistry. We were kind of flirting, and I just thought that maybe she knew exactly I was talking about, taking her out on a date.
What'd she say? What was her reaction?
She was like, what? I work here. I'm just a hygienist. I'm not.
She didn't know what you were talking about, so you had to explain to her, no, I was trying to cleverly ask you on a date.
Yeah, I was like, I'm sorry. I just meant, would you like to go on a date sometime?
I'm assuming she said yes.
She said yes. Yeah.
Okay.
That's so cute. That's actually a really cute story.
So what'd you do when you went on your date?
So we were texting a little bit, and I said, where do you want to go? And she picked this organic pizza place, and I was like, sure, whatever, that's cool. And I picked her up. We went to the pizza place, and it was a lot of fun, and the food was actually amazing, but my body didn't think so.
What do you mean?
So did you actually puke this time instead of just dry heaving?
So after we ate, on the way home to drop her off, I had to take 3 emergency stops at gas stations.
Oh, no.
To use the bathroom?
To use the bathroom. And I'm not just talking hey, I got to just run in and play a lotto ticket. I was heeling into the parking lot.
Oh, my gosh. That is humiliating.
That is, dude. You cannot win with her.
And I hate to say it, but I could see why she's not calling you back after that.
Yeah, so, not only with my lame pickup lines and gagging in front of her and the dentist office, but stopping at the gas station a few times for emergency breaks.
Jeez.
I'm just kind of looking for a miracle here because I haven't heard back.
All right. So we already, I don't even need to ask, what do you think went wrong? Why do you think she's not calling you back? I think you're just hoping that maybe you can throw it out there for a second date and maybe she'll give you another shot.
Yeah. Absolutely. I've listened to you guys before, and I know you guys can perform miracles. I'm looking for one today.
All right. Well, we'll see if we can do it. We'll play a song and then come back and call her and get your second date update, all right?
Just, hold hands, light some candles, and throw out the biggest Hail Mary you can for me, please.
All right. We'll do it right after this.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update, and if you're just joining us, we're going to try to do the impossible and get Mark a second date with Courtney. If you missed the first part, he met Courtney at his dentist's office. She's the hygienist who actually cleaned his teeth. It was kind of embarrassing for him because he has a horrible gag reflex and ended up dry heaving when she put the little suction thing in his mouth. He also mentioned how he's a bleeder, and they had a really awkward line asking her out, but she did say yes, and then they went out for pizza. It was a really good pizza place until the drive home when the pizza didn't sit right in his tummy, and he had to stop 3 different times to use the bathroom before he dropped her off. So he's pretty sure he knows why he ruined the date.
Oh my, I never asked, and I'm so curious. When you finally got to her house after the 3 emergency stops, what was the exit like from the car?
She was very quiet. There wasn't like a definite, like, I'm going to see you again. It definitely felt like that was it.
She didn't offer to, like, you need to come in and use my bathroom before you get back on the road?
No, she didn't do that.
All right. Okay. All right, well, I'm going to call her right now. Here we go, okay?
All right, good luck. I know this is going to be a tough one for you guys.
All right.
Hello?
Hi, is this Courtney?
Yeah, this is Courtney.
What's up, Courtney? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Courtney.
How you doing?
I'm good. What's going on?
Not much. Just hanging out. Thought we'd give you a call. What's going on with you today?
Hey, just working.
Oh, nice. You work as a dental assistant, yeah?
Yeah, how do you know that?
We know a lot about you, Courtney.
Creepy, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, this is getting really creepy. What?
All right, Courtney, this is the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It sounds like you might already be familiar with us, but we do the second date update on our show. Have you ever heard that?
Yeah, I have.
Okay. Well, somebody emailed us about you.
Oh, God.
It sounds like
Have
you're so excited.
Well, you never know how these things turn out.
Have you been out on a lot of dates in the last few weeks?
You know, I'm a single lady. I spend some time out occasionally.
Okay. Any dudes in particular that you don't want to see again?
Oh, you got a pen and paper?
I do, but I guess we don't have that much time. I'll just tell you who emailed us. His name is Mark.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah, you remember Mark.
Of course I remember Mark.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Mark emailed us because he says that he's pretty sure he knows you don't want to talk to him because your date didn't go that great.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
Yeah. He told us about how he had to stop 3 different times on the way to drop you off to use the bathroom because the pizza didn't treat his stomach right.
Well, yeah, but at first I didn't know that. So he's driving crazy, just stopping at all the, gas stations around town.
What? He didn't tell you?
Wasn't it kind of obvious? Like, what else would he be stopping for?
Well, no, at first I'm like, maybe he needs a snack. Maybe he needs gum. Who knows?
Yeah.
The second and third time, it got a little weird.
All right. So you knew exactly what was going on by probably the second or at least the third time for sure.
For sure.
Oh.
So I felt bad for him because I'm like, this is awful. Of course, nobody wants to have an upset stomach on a date. That's so awkward.
Did that ruin everything for you?
No, it was like, okay, I just feel bad for him, but we've all been there. It's fine.
Oh, so were you understanding?
Were you attracted to him before that?
Totally. He's a cute guy. He's nice.
Okay, so if the bathroom breaks didn't bother you, what did?
So he goes in for the third time, and I'm like, okay, he's been in there a while. Let me just do something cute to try to make him feel better. I take a cute selfie.
Aww.
I go to send it to him thinking hey, still here, waiting on you. Hope everything's okay. And his phone chimes in the car. So I'm like, he didn't even take his phone inside.
Mm-hmm. Well, if it's an emergency, you're probably just running in.
I mean, he was moving quick. But I see that in his phone, he has me listed as big butt and a smile.
Really?
No. Oh, no.
But that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah, could be a good thing.
It's not big butt frowny face. It's big butt smile.
You're memorable.
Except I have a name.
Well, yeah.
Like, what kind of guys do, like, that is just so played out. Who does that anymore?
I kind of still do that.
Okay, well, I can't explain you, but that is like, you could just say the girl's name.
Okay, so you would rather have been saved in his phone as Courtney instead of Big Butt and a Smile.
Totally. Or just put an emoji. Like, only guys that do that are douchebags and married guys. Like, I'm sorry.
All right. I wish somebody would save me in their phone as Big Butt and a Smile. I would take it as a compliment, but obviously you didn't, and that's the reason that you don't want to see him again?
I mean, the thing is, my butt isn't even that big.
Well, it's good.
Okay, wait.
How's your smile, though?
I mean, it is great.
But Courtney, I mean, is there any chance that he just like forgot your name when he put it in his phone or something?
Let's be a little more creative and respectful.
Like hygienist hottie instead?
There you go.
Exactly.
Hygienist with double D's?
What? No.
Okay, a little too far.
Oh, all right. Well, thank you for being honest with us. I appreciate that. And we'll let Mark know. Actually, why don't you just let him know? Because if you've heard a second date update before.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
That's right.
Mark is on the other line and wants to talk to you.
Oh, my God.
You there, Mark?
Yeah. Hey, Courtney. I'm so sorry about that. I did not mean to offend you whatsoever with that.
I mean, what did you think was going to happen, like, if I saw that?
I mean, I don't know. I definitely was not planning on you seeing that, so...
I think the real question is, Courtney, why big booty? Why big booty smile? Why was that your choice?
Well, I was listening to some rap music, and I just... Big butt and a smile, you know, like
No, dude, that's not true.
She's got a nice butt and a great smile, and, you know, she does work at a dentist's office, and...
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I see how it works, though.
Do you?
Yeah, so, like, that part, it popped in my head, and I just popped it in my phone. I really didn't even think anything of it at all. I'm not like that at all. I mean...
Yeah, but, like, big butt and a smile, it's not really that respectful.
I didn't mean it like it was, like, a bad big butt, you know? Like, I meant that it was...
Like, what's a bad big butt? What even is that?
Bad big butts, it's like, you know, like frumpy, you know, like you've seen them in, like...
Yeah.
Yours is, like, completely opposite. It's nice.
It's funny that you mentioned that because the whole time you were with me, I was facing you, so how did you even see my butt?
Well, that's a really good question.
Is there an answer?
Yeah.
Well, that one time when I was, you know, in your office, when I was dry gagging, you know, you're like, let me give you some time, I'll be right back. And when you left the office, that's when I noticed it.
Wow. Should I take that as a compliment?
Yes.
No, Mark. Mark, here's where you insert other things that you like about her outside of just her butt. This is when you say, yeah, but also you are this.
I know, but it was like, I'm telling you, she was in scrubs too. So it's like, yeah, it's really nice. If I can tell you have a nice butt in scrubs, I mean, that's...
What? I mean, that's a good point.
Yeah, so can we just get off my butt for a second? Is there anything else you noticed?
Yeah. Your smile.
Okay, these are the only two things that you've been able to talk about so far, Mark. You got anything else?
Well, yeah, like I said at the very beginning, you know, like when I first saw her, she was sitting down. So obviously we can rule out that the only thing I thought about was her butt. She was sitting down at the desk when I saw her beautiful face, and I was thrown off. I was nervous. I mean, I completely made an ass of myself just trying to, like, pick her up. No pun intended.
Oh, my gosh.
And, like, you're super nice and kind. Like, you didn't make me feel like a huge idiot for, like, gagging like a freak in your office, you know?
Okay, well, I do appreciate that you at least noticed that.
See?
I mean, and we had a really good time at the pizza place before, you know, the whole date to bed. And that also was pun intended because I was literally everywhere.
I hope somebody just tuned in right now and just heard I was gagging all over you in your office and then I was everywhere. This date was amazing. Hey, Courtney, would you like to go out with Mark again on a second date? Can he redeem himself? Will you go out with him one more time? We'll pay for it.
I mean, I don't know.
Oh, I don't blame you.
It was just a situation.
Now it's just all puns.
Puns. So many.
I mean, honestly, like, I wouldn't be asking for another date with you if I didn't really think that there was something here with you. I mean, I'm on a radio station, you know, asking for a miracle because that's how much you mean to me. You know, I definitely just want another shot and see where it goes, you know, and I'm really sorry about what I thought was kind of like a funny, stupid nickname. I'll change your name in my phone right now.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Well, what are you going to change it to?
Good question.
Courtney. the girl with the big butt and smile. I'm just joking.
Come on, he's joking.
I was just
Mark,
joking.
you almost had me.
No, I was
He's
joking. It's just going to
joking.
be just Courtney. I promise.
I mean, I have to admit, it's an unlikely story, but there is something kind of charming about this. I do appreciate all your effort. So let's try it. Let's go on one more date and see how it goes.
Yes.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
congratulations, Mark.
All right.
Yeah.
Miracle,
Yeah, we did it.
Hard
You
for
wished for a
that.
miracle, and we were able to get you a miracle, and now you have a second date with Courtney.
Anything is possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything is possible when you shit your pants. I think that's the saying.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
When you go out on a first date with somebody, you never know if there's somebody else with you on that date.
What?
There could be somebody watching the entire time,
Wait, someone that's not actually on the date with you?
or they could technically kind of be on the date.
I don't get it.
Now that you're thoroughly confused, let's talk to Taryn,
Okay.
who was on a date that she wasn't really invited to.
What?
Still don't get
It'll
it.
make sense. Taryn, what's up? How are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Oh
Good.
my God, Taryn, you just sound like a stalker
Yeah,
right now.
Really.
No, it's not like that.
Yeah, that's what all stalkers say.
This might actually be the first time we're doing a second date update like this, Taryn. I'll go ahead and let you tell the story. So, what do you want to do today with a second date update?
So I'm a waitress at an Italian restaurant, and I was serving a guy who was on a date with someone else. But throughout the course of it, he is really, really nice. He was very sweet and like cool, calm, collected. And she was like a wannabe Kardashian. She was really rude. She was rude to me. She was snobby to him and everyone else around. And I'm kind of interested in him.
Oh my God.
See? So
Wait,
you
hold
kind of
up.
were on the date. Like, you never think about that, but your server is actually on your date, too. They're experiencing some things with you.
Oh, true.
I just got to kind of experience their whole date. And I saw how everything was happening and just watching it happen between them.
Wait,
And
can you give us some of the highlights of their date before we move on to you getting a date with him?
honestly, I felt bad for him because he was being very nice to her and he was being very calm with her while she would just go on and on about herself. Anytime I came by or even walked by, she was talking about herself, talking about how amazing she is, talking about the men that she has, like, messaging her and texting her, and it sounded like she's trying to make him jealous. She even at one point said to him, she's like, I almost didn't go out with you. Like, I wasn't sure if you were good enough for me.
Whoa, she actually said that?
She said that?
Come on.
I'm serious.
And
What was his
Yeah,
reaction?
could you see his reaction?
He just kind of chuckled and he was like, oh, he's like, I hope you're having a good time. And she's like, oh, yeah, I totally am. And
Wait, are you sure, though, that he wasn't into it? Because although it's totally baffling to me, too, some guys like that.
I mean, I don't really know, but just reading his body language, you know how, like, you can see two people together and you're like, one person is totally not in this and they want out? That's what I kept getting the vibe of like,
my God.
He's trying to be really nice. He's not a bad guy, and he doesn't want to just up and leave her, but he was also not into it.
God, this must be one of the best things about being a waitress is being able to eavesdrop on everybody's dates. I mean, and get your own dates off of the whole thing, too, but...
I mean, it does kind of help. I mean, you get to meet a lot of people that way.
Yeah.
I used to wait tables a lot, and I would love it when like you get a couple who was in an argument. It was so fun to experience the awkwardness of going up to their table. I know they weren't in an argument, but still, she was being pretty crappy to him, it sounds like.
Yeah, she just talked about herself the whole time. She's very, extremely high maintenance and selfish.
Did you have any interaction with him?
I did. She, at one point, got up to go to the bathroom, so I kind of saw that as my moment to kind of go in and just make sure, I wasn't being creepy of like, hey, how are things going? Like, with her, it was, is everything okay? How's dinner? Any drinks? And just kind of letting him know that I was, there, supportive, trying to be low-key about it.
Okay.
All right. And did he seem interested?
I don't know, I just didn't want to do anything to jeopardize my job.
Of course.
Like tell her off and be like, you get out of here.
You stupid.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He is a sweet man, and you're being an a-hole.
That'd be so amazing.
That would be awesome,
I told my
actually.
manager.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. I just told my manager you have to leave. How did you get his phone number?
Well, the restaurant I work in is more of a classier restaurant, so you do need to make reservations. So
his number was in the reservations book.
Okay, now wait, I'm going to stop you because now you're the one that's being a little sketchy.
Well, no, I'm not asking him to go out. I just want to know if he's even interested.
Do you think he'll even remember you?
Well, that's where I'm kind of hoping you guys can help me out to see if he does.
Yeah. We'll probably have to jog his memory with the actual date he was on. So other than a wannabe Kardashian, how could I describe her when we call him?
I mean, she's really high maintenance. She had her makeup super, super done. Her hair
Okay,
was...
but he might not think that, because he was on a date with her. So what, like just color hair? Yeah, something real quick so I could be like, hey, you went on a date with this person. Do you remember?
She was short, for sure.
Okay.
She had long blonde hair, but it wasn't all real. She obviously had extensions. The color didn't match perfectly, but it was blonde.
All right.
She had like a really tight green dress, but it didn't fit the restaurant. It was kind of tacky. It was a little trashy looking.
So I'm going to say, hey, do you remember going out with a chick with really bad extensions and a tacky green dress at an Italian restaurant? He might remember that, actually.
I think it's a better description.
Did he say anything to you when he left? Like, you guys flirt at all?
I'm not really sure. Like, I thanked them. I told them to have a great night, and he was like, thank you. You too. Thanks so much. So it was, he made eye contact with me. Not everyone does that, so.
Okay.
Okay.
So maybe he's into you.
I know that this isn't the traditional way of doing things, but I figure give it a shot. Why not?
Okay, cool. Well, we'll play a song and then come back and call him and see if we can get you a date in sort of a second date update.
Okay, thanks.
All right, we'll do it next time.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
We're right in the middle of a second date update, and if you're just joining us, today's second date update is a little different. Taryn is on the phone, and she wants to call a dude. I don't do we even know his... Hey, Taryn, do we even know his name?
Yeah, it's Steve. It was in the book.
Okay, Steve. So his name's Steve. Taryn was actually the waitress when Steve was on a date with another girl, and Taryn witnessed the other girl being kind of terrible to Steve. So after they left, she actually got his number from the reservation book and wants to call him and ask him out herself. So it's sort of a second date update since she was kind of on their date because she was the waitress, but not really. So this is going to be an interesting phone call for Steve. And do you want us to focus on the girl he was with, or do you want us to just tell him that you waited on him and thought he was cute and want to ask him out?
I kind of want to just ignore that girl and get past her.
Okay.
That's a good idea. Now, what do you want us to say if he's totally creeped out that his waitress stole his number from the reservations book?
I feel like he's cool enough to just go with it and kind of feel it out and see where it goes.
Yeah, you think that, but you don't know him.
He's like, where's your manager?
You didn't really have any conversations together.
Well, I guess if it doesn't go well, then I can just lie and say he forgot something at the restaurant or something.
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
Produce an umbrella out of somewhere.
We'll see if we can figure out a lie for you if it doesn't work, but I'm going to call him right now, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Steve?
Yes, who's this?
Steve, what's up, man? How are you? This is Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of it before?
Yeah.
Oh, you have? Okay. Cool. Sweet. You ever listen?
Sometimes.
You ever hear of a second date update before?
I'm not sure. Why are you calling me?
So we do a segment on our show. It's called the second date update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then they end up not calling you back after, you can email us and we'll get that person on the phone and ask what happened.
Okay. So you're calling about a date that I went on?
Yeah. You went out to an Italian place a little bit ago with a girl in a green dress, blonde girl, short.
Naomi?
I don't know if that's her name. I just was given the description. Is that her name? Naomi? That's who you went out with?
Yeah, that's her name, but I'm confused because we have another date lined up.
Yeah, no, that makes sense to me. Won't make sense to you. But she's not the one who wanted us to call you.
Okay.
Yeah, so why did we bring her up? I mean, this is weird. This is a weird one even for us.
Yeah, I'm confused. I don't get what's happening.
So when you went out with that Naomi girl, your server actually noticed you and thought that you were really cute and wanted us to call you.
Okay.
Do you
remember her?
Do you remember her? That was a good laugh.
I do.
Okay, so you know who we're talking about, the woman who served you that night when you were out on that other date.
Yeah, I remember her.
What'd you think of her?
She was professional. She was nice.
I don't think she was very professional. I would argue with that. Did you think she was maybe cute?
I think so. I don't really remember. I was on a date, so I wasn't really paying attention to those.
Oh, you're one of those guys who pays attention to your date and isn't lusting after the waitress the whole time. Whatever. Yeah.
I guess I don't really get what the point of this is. Why are you asking me all these questions?
Well, I'll just tell you, okay? So, Taryn, that's the name of your waitress that night. She thought you were attractive, and she wanted to meet you.
Like outside of the restaurant.
Yeah, like romantically.
Okay.
And she's actually on the phone right now listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you.
She's on the phone now?
Hey, Steve. It's Taryn. Hi.
Hi.
How's it going?
This is weird.
I know it's super weird. I just wanted to get in contact with you. I wanted to reach out, so this is kind of the only way I could think of doing it.
Oh my God, awkward.
Do you remember me for real, or are you just saying that?
No, I remember you.
Okay. I just saw like the whole interaction between you and your date that night, and you just seemed like a really sweet and nice guy, and the way that she was acting just throughout the night seemed like her saying that she wasn't sure if you were good enough for her. I feel like you're way too good for her, and you deserve somebody who isn't completely high maintenance and into themselves 24/7.
Whoa.
Whoa, you were really paying attention, huh?
Well, I mean, yeah, it was, you guys were one of my tables that I was taking care of, but it wasn't hard. I mean, you couldn't really ignore it. She was pretty loud about a lot of the things, especially when, like, her food came out, her pasta came out, and she sent it back twice because the first time it was too salty, and then the second time it wasn't salty enough. It's just, it's like she finds reasons to be difficult.
Maybe she has like a diet thing with the pasta. I mean, I don't want to jump to any conclusions. I think she's just particular about certain things like that.
About certain things?
So wait, did you enjoy your date with Naomi, Steve?
Yeah, a lot.
Well, you said you had another date set up, right?
Yeah, we're hanging out next week.
Oh.
You're going out with her again after that whole debacle?
Debacle? I mean, it was a first date, so I thought it went pretty well. I mean, it's not going to be perfect for a first date.
I mean, okay, like I don't know you or anything, but just from what I saw and what I do know of that time is that you're really nice, and no one should be treated the way that she was treating you through that entire dinner. You deserve way better than that.
Well, thank you, but I think that you were just seeing it in a different way. She's a nice person. She is.
Really?
Yeah, Taryn, I thought you were going to stay away from talking about his date.
I mean, I'm sorry. I know I said I wasn't going to do that, but I mean, she in the middle of this whole thing yelled out at him, "Aren't you gay?" Like, what? What do you see in this person?
Whoa.
No, I mean, I dress really well. People make that mistake sometimes, so.
So you're
nice, dude.
Yeah.
I wasn't offended.
She doesn't sound like she was very nice to you.
She's sassy. She's like a big personality. She's harmless.
She has a big personality. She's super into herself. Doesn't really care about anyone else around her unless they're giving her all of the attention. And I know that I'm maybe stepping over my boundaries here, but I feel like somebody's got to step in and be like, you got to wake up, man. Like, she is not right for you. She is not a good person, and you deserve so much more than that, like 100% more than that.
Thank you for saying that.
So wait, I'm confused. Does that ring true for you, Steve, or is Taryn just coming off like she's attacking your date and being kind of crazy?
No, as I said, she has a big personality. I could see why someone would see that, but I'm kind of more of like a easygoing, laid-back kind of guy, so I'm kind of attracted to that in Naomi, I guess. So,
I mean, I can understand on some level of like opposites attract, but you don't need to be completely put down by the other person in order to have that and you be really nice. I really think that you're a nice, sweet guy. You're really attractive. I just don't understand what you see in someone like her who is completely selfish and into themselves only. And I wanted to do this super weird thing. I know it's like completely different, but I just wanted to give it a shot and see if you wanted to go out with me.
Yeah, Steve, would you like to go out with Taryn on a first date? It's kind of a second date because you didn't even know you were being watched while you were on your date. But would you like to go out with Taryn on a date? We'll pay for it.
I mean, I will say, if you're into big personalities, Taryn's obviously one, too, because she called the radio station, stole your number, and here we are.
Hey, don't compare me to the other girl. We are nothing alike.
I'm just trying to help you. He likes the other girl, even though you don't, Taryn.
well, I mean, we've only gone on one date, and we're not exclusive or anything, so I would be open to a first date.
So yes,
Okay.
Is that a yes?
I mean, as long as it's okay with her that I'm still going to be seeing Naomi, then I'm down.
Okay. Well, Taryn, now you have a battle on your hands. So you want to see if you can win Steve's heart from Naomi.
How about we leave it at you go out on your date with her, and if you do so happen to change your mind, I'll leave my phone number with the station here, and you can call them and get my number.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Steve, if you go out with, the girl you were originally on a date with, Naomi, if you go out with her and she's a which is what Taryn says, then you can call us and we'll give you Taryn's number and you can go out with Taryn.
Okay.
Steve, you know what? Go out with her one more time because I think that's all it's going to take for you to open your eyes and realize that she is not right for you.
Oh, okay. Confident.
All right.
Wow. All right. You are fiery, aren't you?
Yeah. Now all of a sudden you're interested, Steve.
Hello,
Well,
Taryn.
we'll have Taryn's number
Goodbye,
here if you want to
Naomi.
call us, all right?
Okay. I'll see how this goes, I guess.
Okay, I'll be waiting for that phone call of you telling me, I told you so.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Every once in a while, we get one of those second date updates where you're like, I'm pretty sure I know why they're not getting a call back. And Cece is on the phone with us today. Cece, I think after reading your email, I know why you're not getting a call back.
You do? That's great. I want to know.
I think so. And I think after telling your story, a lot of people might agree with me. Thank you for wanting to do a second date update. What's the name of the guy you want to call today? What's his name?
Nick.
Nick.
Okay.
All right. Tell us a little bit about Nick. Where'd you meet him, first of all?
I met him on Tinder,
Mm-hmm.
and we just happened to both be free on the same night, except he was working. So we originally had plans for 7. That turned into 8, and then 9. I didn't mind that he kept texting me that he was going to be later and later with work.
Can I ask you, did he text you like before you got to wherever you guys were supposed to meet up, or were you sitting at a bar for 2 hours waiting for him to show up?
Oh, no, I was home. In fact, I had like so much time. I got to check him out on social media.
Okay.
Like he was just like really hot, and I didn't have work the next day. So when he kept postponing, I didn't care.
Okay.
You enjoyed
Okay.
it.
All right.
So when did he finally show up?
So that didn't happen because
What?
he kept postponing, and then he finally at 10:30 he told me to just come to his place and we can have drinks at his place.
Whoa.
That's not nice.
Sounds like a
I
slick
mean,
move.
as long as you were in it for just a one-night stand, too, I think it's fine. But it's not like a nice romantic gesture to ask you to come over at 10:30 at night and drink with you at his house.
Well, I didn't mind coming over. I thought it was really gracious of him.
Huh. So you went over there.
Yeah, and then you know what? I went over to his place, and the weirdest thing happened.
What?
Uh-oh.
I kept knocking on the door,
Uh-huh.
and this went on for like 20 minutes. Nobody was answering. I kept texting him, nothing. Now, guys, all night he was texting me.
Yeah.
So you went to his house and knocked on his door for 20 minutes and he didn't answer?
Wow.
No, so I started to get concerned, right? Like, oh my God, I hope he wasn't in an accident. You know, all these like horrible things are running through my mind. So I knocked on the neighbor's door and I asked him, you know, have you seen Nick?
What?
This is so
I'm
strange.
sorry, but the
And what did the
neighbors
neighbor
are
do?
involved?
The neighbor hadn't seen or heard him, so I told him I was Nick's sister.
What?
Okay, so you lied to the neighbor.
It was a white lie for a good cause.
For a good cause. Okay.
So in order to find out if Nick was okay, I said, could you please let me into his apartment?
Whoa. Whoa, wait, you faked to be his sister in hopes the neighbors would break into his apartment so you could go in to a total stranger's house.
I didn't break in. The neighbor unlocked it for me, so you're wrong.
Okay, so they had a key. All right, so they had a key, and then you went into his place, and what happened?
Oh my gosh.
Hold on, what happened?
Doing?
So I was relieved to see that he was passed out. So he obviously worked many hours, and that left him exhausted.
What? Like?
So you closed up the door and left.
I thought about that, but then I decided, no, that wouldn't be right either. I mean, we did have plans to meet.
What?
So what'd you do?
So I let him keep sleeping.
Wait, you sat in his apartment while he slept?
No, that'd be weird. No, I needed to sleep too, so he was sleeping on the couch. So I went into his bed, and I didn't sleep with him, guys. Come on.
Yeah, no, nobody's accusing you of sleeping with him. It's just kind of weird that you slept in his bed. He didn't even know you were in his place.
And how are you being so nonchalant about this? Like, there's no way you can be so naive to think that this isn't a big deal.
I was tired too. I did the responsible thing.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
This is, I think that's illegal what you did.
Sleeping is not illegal.
Okay.
Breaking and entering is.
Yeah.
For sure.
I didn't break in.
That doesn't,
Right.
no.
Yeah, so you're not supposed to be in there.
It's coming
That's
from a
why
good
I was
place.
saying that's the reason you're probably not getting a call back is because you broke into his place.
No, I feel like you guys are twisting my words or something.
I think you're not hearing your own words is the problem. Wait, what happened? Did you stay till the morning?
I did. And then I love to cook, so I went in his kitchen.
Oh my gosh.
And I thought the right thing was to make him something to eat, so I made him crepes.
That
And did he?
is crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, did he wake up and freak out that there was some woman in his house making him breakfast?
Dude, seriously, this is like the plot of a freaking horror film at this point.
I don't get what you guys are reacting to because Nick invited me over.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
but while he was awake before he fell asleep. So how did he react when he found you in his house making breakfast?
He was really surprised.
I bet.
I bet.
Mm-hmm.
And we talked for like 10 minutes while I started to make him coffee, and he insisted that I didn't need to do that.
Yeah.
Which I thought was really thoughtful of him. Like, he wanted to take care of me. Like, don't do that.
That's not what he was doing.
Yeah.
No, he was telling you probably to get out of his house because that was really a huge breach of security, trust, all of it. I don't know.
Everything. Yeah, breach of everything.
Agree to disagree, guys, but I did leave.
Okay.
He said he had to get going. He said he had plans for the day. I mean, I didn't have work, so I offered for us to spend time together.
Oh, okay.
But, you know, I get it. He was tired. He worked really late.
Scared.
But, yeah, so I thought we hit it off when we talked.
Okay.
But now he's not returning my calls, and I just want to know that he's okay, and he's really cute.
I don't think we should do this. I don't think we should call this man on your behalf.
Dude, he's probably still scared.
No, he works really hard, guys.
Does he
Yeah,
have a
got that.
restraining order? Yeah.
What?
Nothing. We'll play a song
my
and then come
gosh.
back and call him and get your second date update, okay?
Oh my god.
Thanks, guys.
Yep, hold
Oh
on.
my gosh.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
You know, the more that I think about it, the more I think there was nothing wrong with what Cece did for her first date
What?
with Nick.
Kidding?
If
Stop
you're
it.
just joining us for today's second date update, Cece is on the phone, and she made plans to meet up with this dude, Nick, through Tinder. But then when it was actually time for the date, he kept having to postpone because he was at work. Anyway, fast forward to about 10:30 at night. He said, you can come over to my place for drinks. She did that, but then he wasn't answering the door. So she spent about 20 minutes trying to get him to text her back or answer the door or something. Nothing happened. So she talked to a neighbor and then told the neighbor that she was his sister. And it turns out the neighbor had a key and actually let her into Nick's apartment.
Oh, scary.
But don't worry, she didn't wake him up. She just slept in his bed until the next day.
Okay,
He
that's
was on the
normal.
couch and then woke him up with breakfast. And now she's confused why she's not getting a call back. Cece, are you ready to call him and figure out the problem?
Yes, more than ever.
You cannot be this clueless. Like, you have to know why he's not calling you back. What you did is wrong on lots of levels.
Yeah, multiple red
Okay,
flags.
I appreciate the feedback, Brooke, and that's why I called you. I just know that I don't believe I was anything more than assertive. Nick never acted scared. I didn't harm him. He was just surprised.
Okay.
Just surprised. Okay.
All right. Well, I'm going to dial his phone number right now and surprise him again, okay?
Thank you. And I hope when you guys get him on the phone, you'll realize and did not do anything that crossed the line.
Okay. Got you. All right. Well, I'm going to dial his phone number right now, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Nick?
Yeah, this is Nick.
Hey, Nick, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm sorry. Say this one more time.
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
Okay. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Not too bad. Thank you for asking. Nick, the reason I'm calling you today is because we got an email about you from somebody who listens to our show.
I didn't call you guys.
No, I know. Yeah, I know that. Calling you. We got an email about you. So we do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up blowing them off, they can email us to get you on the phone and find out what happened. So we got an email about you from somebody who you sort of went on a date with.
Yeah, that's a stretch even.
Do you have a name?
I do. And before I tell you that name, I want to ask you to not hang up on me. Her name is Cece.
Yeah, she's been I know she's been trying to reach me for a while, and I have not had a chance to get back to her, but yes, I know who you're talking about.
Why are
You sound really casual about this.
How are you not like?
I wouldn't call it a conventional date by any means, but
Yeah.
what do you guys need to know?
Well,
What do you mean?
yeah, I mean, she just wants to know why you're not calling her back. And we all assumed it was because she kind of broke into your house while you were asleep.
And slept in your
Yeah.
bed.
But apparently, that's not a big deal.
Believe me, that sounds insane. I get it. But actually, I kind of understand what happened and why she actually ended up inside my place.
Oh my God. I don't know who
Okay.
I'm more baffled by now. Like, at first, I thought Cece must have been the most clueless woman that ever walked the face of the planet. But you sound like you were okay with her breaking into your place and sleeping in your bed without you knowing?
Well, I mean, I kind of dropped off communication like kind of abruptly, and I wasn't able to get back. And it was a bit much. I'm going to agree with that, yeah. But she was concerned, and I get it.
Huh.
Okay, so if that wasn't the deal breaker for you, then why haven't you gotten back to her?
What could be worse than that? I'm so baffled right now.
We were in touch a little bit afterwards, and she texted me a picture of me sleeping.
Creepy.
And she said that she took a bunch of those pictures and she wanted to assemble like a photo book of me sleeping. I mean, she's a photographer and she's kind of out there, you know.
Wow.
This is like an art project, but I just thought, you know, it's a little intense, I think, you know, for me.
A little?
Yeah, dude.
Like, that would have most people going to the authorities to file some sort of report.
Yeah.
No, she's not like a danger like that. I mean, she's definitely eccentric. I would
Yeah.
say that.
All right, so breaking into your place, sleeping in your bed, and you didn't know she was there, not a big deal, but taking pictures of you while you're sleeping is what did it.
I mean, my understanding of this is that she didn't actually break into my place. My neighbor let her in, and
Yeah.
and I trust him implicitly, and she was clearly concerned.
But it still sounds like you were, like, still maybe considering going out with her?
You know, I really wasn't sure what to make of it at that point. I mean, it was so far removed from any kind of a date that it was just, I think it's like a friendship of some sort.
Okay. Well, if it's a new friendship, then I'll just let you talk to her right now because guess what? Cece's on the other line and wants to talk to you.
Are you serious? Really?
Yes, I am. Cece, are you still there?
Yeah, hi.
Hey. I hope I didn't say anything insulting. I am totally cool, you know?
What?
No, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, I don't see why taking pictures of you when you're sleeping is creepy, but I respect your opinion.
Oh my God.
You know, it's not. I don't find it creepy, and I don't want to paint you like that. It's a little much for me. You know, I'm a little more easygoing, I think. You know.
This is insane.
Okay, so are you still up for meeting? Because
I only sent you a couple of the pictures, and
oh no,
I could show you all of the pictures I took of you. I made a nice album.
Sleeping
I'm okay. I'm not feeling well these days. I'm a little bit under the weather, so I don't want to get you sick. And
all the
I think he's just scared.
so maybe, I don't know, maybe check in
think
in
he
a few
is.
weeks or so.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Can I just pause for a minute? I just need to know. The morning you wake up and a stranger is in your kitchen making you breakfast, you were still cool at that point.
Yeah, no, she wasn't a stranger to me at that point. We've been texting all that night, and it wasn't any more alarming than like waking up after a night out drinking and then waking up with someone that you don't recognize. I mean, that was, I think, more alarming to me than with this one.
my God. You guys
All right,
honestly
yeah,
belong
you guys
together.
do belong together.
But now he feels uncomfortable about me taking the pictures of him sleeping. And now I feel bad that I inadvertently made him feel uncomfortable. That was not my intention.
It's not that I'm so much uncomfortable. It's just that I'm a pretty relaxed person,
obviously.
and that's a little. I just feel like it's a little too forward, if that makes any sense, And I just want to take a step back a little bit, and
Nick, would you like to go on a second date with Cece? We'll pay for it. You should.
Yeah, I don't know about that right now. I want to just take my time a little bit. And
No, you have to go out with her. I mean, now she thinks it's okay to break into men's apartments. Like, you have to okay this because you're already...
I told you I didn't break into his house.
Whoa.
Okay.
Hello.
I think they're escalating.
God.
Yeah, geez. I know, Cece, right?
Sorry.
Man.
Okay, you guys.
Sorry about that. So Nick, you're not interested in going out with Cece again right now?
not now. Not now. Sorry, but
down the road, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe, but I'm not in that place right now. I'm just, I'm kind of freewheeling and happy about it.
Okay.
All right, and Cece, are you okay? I mean,
Sorry to upset you.
yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry I lost my cool there. It really pisses me off when somebody accuses me of breaking in when I didn't break in.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah, you...
Yeah, well,
What
you know what?
are you talking
like
about?
I said, sorry about that, Cece. And
Oh, my God. Don't be waiting at my car for me, please.
At least you know that Nick, maybe somewhere down the line, would go out with you again.
Yeah.
I think that's a wonderful thought. Thank you for being positive. Finally.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome.
about time.
Yeah, I'm sorry about the whole thing, but you take care, okay, Cece? Be in touch.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, no problem.
Don't be
Yeah, Nick, yeah, don't be. Nick, thank you for your time, man. Appreciate it.
All right, thanks, guys.
And today's second date update does prove there's somebody out there for everybody.
Yeah.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Everybody texting in at 78592 says the guy in today's second date update needs to move out of the country. If you missed today's second date update, this girl, Cece, wanted us to call a guy named Nick. She actually had plans to meet up with him for some drinks, but she never met up with him that night. Well, she kind of did. They were supposed to meet up. He kept pushing it back, and then she showed up at his door when he wasn't answering, so she did what any sane person would do, and she knocked on a neighbor's door and said that she was his sister and was worried about him, and they actually had a key, so they let her into his place.
Wow.
And she found him sleeping on the couch, so she decided to stay over, sleep in in his bed, because it was late.
Gosh.
She made him breakfast in the morning, so that was so nice.
That's not the most shocking thing. The most shocking is his reaction to it.
Yeah.
Was like, okay.
He was actually cool with that, which is weird.
What?
He said the biggest problem was while he was sleeping, she took a bunch of pictures of him and claimed she wanted to put together a photo album of him sleeping as a gift. And that was the part that was a little too creepy for him.
Yeah.
So he decided he didn't want to go out with her again. No second date. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show and we will call the person.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Today's second date update is a shocking one. And I say that because the dude on the phone named Daniel didn't meet his date on an app or anything. He actually met her in real life.
Is that the shocking part? Oh,
I know.
yes. Okay.
It's crazy. He emailed in and said he met a girl at Chipotle.
What?
Standing in line. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't realize that people actually met that way anymore. So this is going to be very interesting. Daniel, what's up, man? How are you?
Hey, pretty good. And you guys?
Pretty good.
Apparently, it's like we're talking to a ghost, like a person of the past who's here in the future.
Yeah, I guess it's weird for people to meet in person nowadays.
Yeah, it is. How does that happen? You just like exchange words with someone?
What? They made eye contact even, I bet.
Wait, like their face looked at your face?
Yeah, I need more information, Daniel. What's the name of the girl you want to call today?
Her name's Jill.
Jill, all right, and tell us about how you met her.
Well, basically, we were just standing in line at Chipotle together, and if I'm completely honest, she's got a hot body, dude. Like, she's got lots of curves, and I mean, it was funny because I noticed her, and she was right behind me, and I just asked. I was like, "So, what are you getting today?"
Oh my God, you were bold. You just turned around and.
Yeah, well, I was basically just trying to be more smooth. I was asking her what foods she was getting and what she likes.
Oh.
And turns out we're both getting bowls.
Nice.
And then it turns out we also both like black beans.
No way.
Wait a second. Wow.
I didn't even know there was another option at Chipotle.
Yeah, there is.
Okay. Of course. Sorry.
Yeah, you can get refried beans. So us both getting black beans is just crazy.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know. It's meant to be.
Are you being
You guys both
sarcastic?
you bonded over black beans.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, and then she commented on my T-shirt. I had a picture of a baseball player hitting a ball, and underneath it said touchdown. So she
That's kind of funny.
said that was funny, and the fact that she has a killer body and a sense of humor.
She's got everything. Killer
Yeah.
body. She likes black beans just like you, and she appreciated your T-shirt.
Oh,
I
man.
mean, I think your wedding vows are written right there.
I mean, something's going on because it was just too much stuff lining up. I had to go for it.
So
Okay.
wait, did you guys go sit down together at some point, or did you just talk briefly in line?
I didn't ask her outright then, but after our little exchange, I just hung out by the napkins.
Okay.
And she came up and was like, "Oh, you again." So then I asked her out right there.
And you're like, yeah, I've been hanging out by this napkin dispenser for like an hour. It took you so long.
How are your black beans?
So you asked her out right then, and I'm assuming she said yes?
Yeah. And so we had a date the same night.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. We ended up walking around the mall. I got to learn more about her.
Awesome.
And I found out that she was in a long-term relationship until recently.
Oh
Okay.
my God, I'm glad you added that last part.
Until recently.
I was like, that's a
Yeah.
buzzkill.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been good if she was in a long-term relationship.
Yeah,
No.
that might be the reason she's not calling you back if she was.
Might be a big reason.
Yeah.
To me, though, I like the fact that she was in a long-term relationship until recently,
Why?
because usually girls that are single for a while, usually there's something wrong. Maybe they're crazy or needy or desperate or all three.
So wait a minute. Aren't you single? How long have you been single?
2 years.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So maybe
this
you're
is
a little
like one of those
crazy
pot
and
calling
needy
kettle
and
black situations.
all that stuff.
No, I'm a dude that's different. I can be single. It's fine.
Oh, it's different.
girls.
All right.
I liked you for a second. I liked you before that statement.
Good logic.
Come on, how can you not admit that that's true?
No, it's not true at all. That women have to be in relationships to not be crazy. Like none of that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't see the problem. Like it makes total sense.
And
We're different.
That
Did you
is
tell
the
her?
issue.
Did you tell her that on your date? You're like, I'm glad you've been in a relationship for a while, because otherwise you'd be crazy.
No, I didn't tell her that. I just told you guys that.
Okay, good.
We went to a movie together, and we ended up kissing after that, and
Okay.
things were cool.
Okay.
Yes, that's good.
But since then, has she not been talking to you?
I mean, she has. I've called and texted afterwards, and she'll respond, but never to the ones where I'm asking when she's available next. So that's where I'm a little confused, and I need you guys to help me out with this.
Okay.
Well-
You can't think of any reason that she doesn't want to go out with you again?
No. Everything was cool. She liked my sense of humor. I liked her sense of humor. Hot body. I don't see what the
Hot
problem
body.
was.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Do you think she caught me staring at her hot body a few times? Because I mean, I was staring, but I don't know if she caught me.
Oh my
Could have been.
God.
Maybe you're staring a little too long at the hot body and then it creeped her out. I don't know, but we'll
Just even you saying that is creepy every time.
Yeah.
Hot body,
We'll
hot
play-
body.